The sponsor of today's video is Acre Gold. We all know that inflation is going through the roof. It's the most we've ever seen in our generation. And one of the best ways to hedge against inflation is to invest in gold. Now, not everybody can put up huge amounts of money all at once to purchase gold bars, but Acre Gold makes it possible for everybody to invest in gold with small monthly payments. And when you reach the amount needed for whatever size bar you choose, they have 3 options, then that bar shows up at your home. Now, Acre Gold keeps you up to date on where you are in your progress, and their gold is sourced from a mint in Switzerland. One of the reasons I pay for it out of my own pocket is because it's one of the best ways that you can invest in gold and actually get physical gold bars without having to come out of pocket all at once. It makes it a great option for my family, and I think it will for you as well. Check them out down below. There'll be a link in the description as well as in the pinned comment. And thanks to Acre Gold for sponsoring this video. Well, last night, Joe Biden was on Jake Tapper's new show, and he is pushing and pushing and pushing for an assault weapons ban. And I'm also hearing that there is a renewed interest in Washington, D.C. to pressure voters. Remember, there's only 26 days left until the midterm. They are going to try to pressure voters to vote out politicians who oppose or who do not verbally and demonstratively stand in favor of an assault weapon ban. So, try to push people to vote out those who oppose the ban and vote for people who are for the ban. And let me just show you what Joe Biden said last night in his own words. Here we go.
Sure that we're in a situation where we finally have action on guns. And by the way, I'm going to get an assault weapons ban. Before this is over, I'm going to get that again. Not a joke. And watch.
Now, Joe, literally every other week for the last 2 months now, at least 2 months, he has been bringing up the assault weapon ban for a reason. It's becoming regular speak again. They're warming people up to it again. And he's also said, so has Nancy Pelosi in the last couple of weeks, that they need 2 more senators to get the ban done. Well, again, 26 days left before the midterms. It's estimated that there are at least 30% of gun owners do not go out and vote. Now, I know a lot of people will say, voting doesn't matter. My vote doesn't matter. Similar things. And guys, believe me, I understand those feelings. I understand that sentiment. But even if you don't think your vote counts, get out and vote anyway for a pro-gun candidate. You all who have joined this growing freedom family, who might have become gun owners in the last 2 years because of the whole Democrat burn the cities down in order to get power. The whole defund the police movement, which caused crime to skyrocket. The whole catch and release program many cities and states have put in that release violent criminals without a cash bail system so they can go out and offend again. New York, just here in Boston last night, a 91-year-old woman was walking in the park near an event, and she was stabbed multiple times. Nobody's been caught. We all know it's important to protect ourselves and our children and our loved ones, our wives, husbands, moms. Some of us have joined this community in the last 2 years because of that. They want to stay safe. You have to ensure that by making sure you stop voting for the people who want to take that right away from you. Believe me, they would love nothing more than to be able to completely control you. I also want to remind you what Joe Biden said when the House passed the assault weapons ban. Luckily, it's dead in the Senate because they're afraid of the election, but it is being renewed. The push is being renewed. He said, when I signed the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act, the first significant piece of gun safety legislation in nearly 30 years, I said there was still work to be done and keep our communities safe and keep dangerous firearms out of dangerous hands. When guns are the #1 killer of children in America, when more children die from guns than active duty police and active duty military combined, we have to act. Of course, these are bold-faced lies. They just tinker with statistics. Today, House Democrats acted by unifying to pass an assault weapons ban and keep weapons of war off of our streets, save lives in the country, and reduce crime in our communities. The majority of the American people agree with this common sense action. The Senate should move quickly to get this bill to my desk, and I will not stop fighting until it does. There can be no greater responsibility than to do all we can to ensure the safety of our families, our children, our homes, our communities, and our nation. Now, I want to touch base on the Senate again. They're saying they need 2 more senators. There are a couple Senate races that are down to like a small percentage that are winnable for both sides. Now, they're saying they need 2 more and to get the bill through the Senate. That means filibuster. That means to get to the 60, which means they have 58 senators right now who are for the assault weapons ban. You do your simple math. If there's 50 Republicans, that means 8 of those guys and gals are for this assault weapon ban. So do more than just vote for a party. Learn more about these individuals, see what their stance is on guns, and simply vote for your rights. Don't vote because of anger. Don't vote because of emotion. Vote for your rights. One more time, 26 days left from the time I'm recording this. And Joltin' Joe, the Bumbling Bobo, is pushing again, and you're going to hear it more and more in the next 25 and a half days going up to the election, because they want those 2 other seats to pass this through, and they're willing to eat their own young to do it. Guys and gals, just a quick thing to think about. I want this on your radar, and I want you to share this with your friends and your family, especially if you have a family member or friend who has joined the gun-owning community, the gun culture, but still, or in the past, have voted for, say, Joe Biden or for anti-gun candidates. Now is the time to have that talk with them. And don't be a bully. Just put it down in plain speak and tell them to do their own homework, and it'll be easy to figure out who wants to take away that right that they have just found so damn valuable that they've armed themselves. All right, guys and gals, with that, if you haven't joined this growing freedom family yet, please hit that subscribe button down below. And until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe, because that's what it's for. We the people keep this community safe. We keep this country safe, not the clowns that live in the ivory towers in Washington, D.C. And they fear us because of that. Take care, y'all.